I got my three favorite, four people. Okay, I want to give shout outs to Max 1.0, Max 2.0, Chance, Suzanne, and Michelle Lau. Okay, some of my favorite people are working tonight's late shift together. All right, here we go. Let's get fancy and nancy because yellow diamonds are so fancy. They call it fancy yellows. All right, so halo, half carat, ring. What are you looking at? Genuine 14 karat gold. Friends, 5 easy pays, $180. We talked about the price of gold. It's going up and up and up. What an investment piece this is. This is fine jewelry, especially on a fancy yellow diamond. Just reduced, sizes 5 through 10, oval, cushion, and heart. Extremely limited, right, Chance? Like really, really, really limited on that. All right. 3 dozen left across all these different shapes. Okay, Michelle, talk to me about yellow fancy diamonds.
Yeah, I mean, this is glamour personified, honestly. I mean, historically, we think of gorgeous women that have worn these and women of power.
Yeah,
Marilyn Monroe, I mean, she famously wore this when she sang Gentlemen Prefer Blondes at the premiere. And so this is just an exciting opportunity to get something that doesn't happen naturally very often. You have to mine 16,500 carats of yellow to find 1 carat of gem quality natural yellow fancy. So, oh, and boy, that is definitely worth or nothing to sneeze at when you find a solitaire that big, Nancy.
I'm getting over. I think I'm getting sick, Michelle. Michelle, could you also talk to me about the band? Because it looks like almost like an Art Deco piece. There is not one bad side of this, right? Oh my goodness.
No, I love the ruffle to it, you know, the shape of it. They're stackable. So if you want to try to put them all in one, well, I guess you could say they could be Art Deco because of the shapes, but you can actually stack these too, or they make great engagement gifts. They're half carat. And to find beautiful yellows, you asked me what makes it yellow.
Yes.
It's actually an interruption in the lattice structure when the diamond is growing, but then there has to be nitrogen present as well. And so when you're evaluating, you know, are these great quality? I want you to keep in mind that you want to look for the hue. You need the tone. You need the proper saturation so that you can see the gorgeous, glorious yellow. If it looks too much like mustard, it's probably a treated yellow, which is fine, but it's not going to be nearly as valuable, nearly as desirable or collectible or hold value over the years, nearly as much as these natural yellows that you're seeing before you. For my money, since they're all the same price, and you're probably thinking, well, I don't know which one to buy, I would really lean into the heart for you because the hearts are just more valuable. They're more difficult to cut. You have to find a perfectly shaped crystal to cut it that way because you need it to be symmetrical. So that's why the hearts are more expensive. Lapidaries hate cutting them. Really, for that reason, in diamonds.
Carat. By the way, we could split it up into 18-month special financing, which is almost like almost $81 for fancy. That's not the name. Fancy yellow diamonds. Yellow diamonds are so special. My sister, she worked really hard, Michelle. She came to America. My family was an immigrant family with 1 pair of jeans. Then she became the CFO of Blue Cross. So she retired early and she was investing in tanzanite and she was investing in that yellow diamond because she says, I deserve it. And she worked really hard and she started with 1 pair of jeans. Ladies, you deserve it too. I know, it's so nice, right? But
that's inspiring.
Yeah. And I remember like when she talked about it, I was like, wow. I mean, I was kind of jealous. I was like, yellow diamonds? This is the epitome, right? When we talk about like royalty, special, exclusive, fancy, right? So many celebrities do yellow fancy diamonds, right, Michelle?
I mean, look, Donatella Versace, she can wear any darn thing she wants to, right? She's known for her yellow diamonds, her natural yellow diamonds. When I first saw them, though, Nancy, I was watching Sex and the City. I used to love that show. Right?
Used to? You got to see the new one. I love it. I'm watching it every Wednesday or Thursday. Yep, it's called And Just Like That.
I should do that.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, I should do that. Or I want to go back and watch the old ones again because I did enjoy them so much. And I think I would view them differently now in this stage of my life. But I remember Samantha sporting that natural yellow diamond and thinking, oh, my God.
Yep.
Yeah, and
It's
thinking, well, could I ever,
Yeah.
you know? And
Look at
so
that
it's
heart
exciting to
too.
be able to
When do
do
you get
this.
to see a yellow fancy yellow in a heart like that? And then the middle one is the cushion, but I think did Chance say it was like less than 3 dozen in each of these? They're so limited.
Probably.
Yeah. And then
Yeah, I
finally
was
we have
really
it in
surprised they were
oval.
in the show today, to be honest with you, because we haven't had enough in stock to actually do a presentation for probably 6 months.
Oh, wow.
Um,
I love
The
the
cushion
cushion.
cut will be the cut to show off the color,
Yeah.
because that's a cut that
Half
shows up
carat.
depth of color.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and you can see the faceting, can't you? How there's no leaks of light and this is something you should look for in colored gemstones especially, but also in diamonds. You don't want to see any real overt dark spots or mineral deposits, any what they call windows
Mm-hmm.
in jewelry, and those are created through like not great faceting. So what I really love about these is that you see nice sparkle, nice even sparkle throughout.
Yes.
See, the thing about a yellow diamond is
Tell
not
me.
only do you get the yellow body color, but you get the rainbows. You know, you get the blue
Oh,
and the green and the red, all the colors that you would see in white diamonds, but you've got the body that's yellow. So
Michelle?
it's very cool.
Um,
Yes.
I I'm not gonna say like how much they are, but like when you rank diamonds, like white diamonds, black
Mhm.
diamonds, yellow diamonds, pink diamonds, where would be the top? Just so I can learn
The
too.
top would be red.
Red diamonds?
Red.
There's red diamonds?
Yes, red
Okay.
diamonds.
And then?
Very, very rare.
Wow, I
Pink
never
diamonds
saw
are
that.
right underneath that, but yellow's towards that top tier. They're
Yes.
in for sure at the top part of the scale, but
Hmm.
not as rare as like the reds and the pinks would be, or the
Okay, pink
greens, for
diamond.
example. Green's another color that's
Green
very rare to have
diamond.
that color happen naturally. Black diamonds are not as rare. Champagne diamonds are less rare than the others I've been talking about, but
Hmm.
given the current situation, aren't you glad you
Yeah.
asked, of champagne diamonds in
Yeah.
the world,
Yeah.
the world's most prolific mine of champagne closed recently, and so
Wow.
their prices have been escalating. Point is, if you want to collect something, and you should tell your sister, she should be collecting colored diamonds, but
Yeah.
naturally colored diamonds if she
All
can,
right.
for value.
Fancy Nancy says goodbye for the
You
fancy
are.
yellow.
I love you, girl.
All right, love
Feel
you,
better.
girl. Everyone get some sleep. Thank you so much. And I'm going to be shooting open invitation tomorrow with a couple surprise guests, including my husband, Thomas. You get to meet him. Stick around for about a week. We will shoot it tomorrow. See ya. Open invitation on QVC Plus.